the courage to do what was right for this country and make sure that everyone's voices were going to be heard. The one thing that we could do, the very small thing that we could do, is have a little bit of courage and decide that we are going to reinstitute this particular subcommittee, because unfortunately, I don't see the type of courage that the people that served back in the 60s had coming out of some of our colleagues. And so I'm asking you to do the courageous thing today and just institute a subcommittee that would make sure that we are looking out for those protections of every.
I know people are probably going to disagree with me, and it's absolutely a fact that she's incredibly ghetto, but let's just be honest, guys. She is kind of pretty. I mean, she's not the worst looking woman ever. I mean, let's be honest. She's kind of decent looking. I mean, of course, I mean, obviously I should be paying attention to what she's saying, but I mean, when somebody's just talking word salad and just putting a bunch, I don't have much patience for it. Sorry, you guys might be better than me.
Everyone in this country to make sure that we have real freedom, something that we all supposedly espouse to believe in. And with that, I will yield.
Mr. Chairman.
Gentlelady's time's expired. Any member seek recognition?
Yes.
Mr. Higgins? Oh, Ms. Mace was first. I'm sorry. Ms. Mace.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Again, I don't know what's going on today. I find it extremely rich and offensive. So we're talking about civil rights. I'm the former ranking member on the Civil Rights Subcommittee, something I believe in civil rights and civil liberties of all Americans. And we were talking about infringement of individual people. Also, quote, the right to privacy of individuals. Coming from a party that can't define what a woman is and won't give women the right to privacy. You all want men with penises, chicks with dicks, in the bathroom with us. You want women to be forced to undress in front of men in the locker room and in dressing rooms. And it's so hypocritical for you to sit here and say and be, you know, screaming from the rooftops about the right to privacy and civil rights when you don't respect women.
Ooh, we getting feisty. We getting feisty because it's 100% true. We all know that the left and the Democrats, they cannot define what a woman is. You ask them, you know what I mean? You got Cori Bush, thank God she got voted out. You know, she called women birthing people. You know, you got that one chick that was trying to get into the judges into the Supreme Court. She couldn't define what a woman was. You know what I mean? I'm not a biologist. Like yeah, and still, y'all, I think that these people should be making y'all laws. Like, this is insanity. I absolutely 100% agree with this woman.
And you don't respect women who've been raped. Ooh. Women who are victims of sexual abuse. And you want me, a victim of rape, a survivor of rape, to go into a locker room and be forced to undress in front of a man? You have to be effing kidding me. So I don't want to hear about you talk about rights, individual rights, civil rights, because you can't find the...
And I know that there are some people that are like, oh, that doesn't happen. No, that doesn't happen. Scroll down. Or look it up. This just happened. This just happened. A man was just arrested for getting his female inmates pregnant. This man claimed to be a woman, called himself Carol or something, and he, big masculine beard and all, this man was going around claiming that he was a woman, got into these prisons and was impregnating the female inmates. They were, and not just like, oh, just like they were in consensual relation. No, they all reported that they got raped. That's not like, it's not just people talking just out of their butt. This stuff is really happening.
The courage from the 60s to fight for women all around America, fight for women like me, every single woman. And as a rape survivor, I shouldn't have to explain to you why women have rights and why women, when we're in the bathroom, when we're in the locker room, when we're in a dressing room, why I don't feel safe when there is a man nearby. And the fact that we're going here and we're going to say all these things is the ripeness of hypocrisy on the Hill. People need to tell the truth. And if we're going to talk about the rights of individuals, we have to talk about it. Everybody has rights, including women. And at some point, men are infringing on the rights of women. We just had it today. We just had a vote about protecting women and
I don't agree with that. Men aren't doing that. No, the left is doing that. Democrats are doing that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Men, we aren't doing that. We aren't infringing on the rights of women. You know what I mean? If anything, we in the same boat as you. We're in the same boat as you because guess what? Our rights are being infringed upon too.
girls and sports. And I believe it wasn't one, it was two people from the Democrat Party who voted to protect women's rights in sports today. Two. Yeah. So this is, Mr. Chairman, this is a deeply offensive conversation to me today. We want to talk about real freedom. Women have freedom in this country. Women have the freedom to go to a private women's only space and not see a man in it. Women have the right to change and not be feared that somebody with their sexual perversion, someone who's confused about their gender, we have the right to feel safe in these spaces. We have the right to know that we're not going to have.
Whew. And like I said, I agree with you. I don't think that when men should be in women's spaces. I don't. I think that that's a fair point.
Have trans people filming us in the bathroom. How many of these trannies are taking selfies? These men are taking selfies in women's spaces, in the bathroom. It's gross. It's disgusting. So if we're going to talk about civil rights, let's talk about the rights of women in this country and how you are stripping them away every single day. And you're doing it in your legislation, you're doing it in your messaging, you're doing it on X. You're making women feel unsafe in this country. And you're making the opportunity for women and girls to be raped, to be sexually abused in this country even greater than they've ever been. So don't come over here with your attitude and talk to me about rights when you're trying to take my rights as a woman, a rape survivor, away. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.
Gentlelady yields back.
Sheesh. All right, guys. So now we have context. Now let's just go ahead and let's get to the good part.
I don't even know how we got there because I tried to make it clear how many civil rights, it doesn't just boil down to one conversation, but I can see that somebody's campaign coffers really are struggling right now. So she gonna keep saying trans, so that people will feel threatened. And child, listen, I want y'all to tell me whether or not.
Do not call me a child. I am no child.
I want
Don't
to
even
find
start.
out
I am a grown
which
woman.
of those
I am 47 years
emails
old. I have broken
actually
more
have.
glass ceilings than you
Chairman,
ever
I
Order,
am
will.
reclaiming my
Let's go.
time.
You will not do that. I
Order.
am not a child.
I am
not a
reclaiming
child.
my time.
If you want to take it outside,
Mr. Chairman, the committee is not
Okay.
in order.
All right. Order.
Point of order. Point of order.
Order. Chair recognizes Ms. Crockett.
No, point of order, Mr. Chairman.
State your point.
Is it allowed in the rules for a member to incite violence against another member? I mean, she said she wants to take it outside with.
Hey, I have the
Crockett.
First Amendment right too,
And
young
so
man. I have the
I'd like
First
those
Amendment
words
right.
to be.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh God. Hold up. Let's look at that again. Hold on. Because it was so much going on. Let's look at that one more time.
Keep saying trans, so that people will feel threatened. And child, listen, I want y'all
I
to
am
tell
no
me
child.
whether or
Do
not.
not call me a child. I am no child.
I want
Don't
to
even
find
start.
out
I am a grown
which
woman.
of those
I am 47 years
emails
old. I have broken
actually
more
have.
glass ceilings than you
Chairman,
ever
I
Order,
am
please.
reclaiming my
Let's go.
time.
You will not do that. I
Order.
am not a
Chairman,
child.
I am
not a
reclaiming
child.
my time.
If you want to take it outside,
Mr. Chairman, the committee is not
Okay.
in
All
order.
right.
Sheesh.
Order.
Point of order. Point of order.
Order. Chair recognizes Ms. Crockett.
No, point of order, Mr. Chairman.
State your point.
Is it allowed in the rules for a member to incite violence against another member. I mean, she wants to take it outside with.
Hey, I have the
Crockett.
First Amendment right too,
And
young
so
man. I have the
I'd like
First
those
Amendment
words
right.
to be
I'm not
taken
gonna be a
down.
child.
I
I'm
am
not gonna
moving
be
to have
called a
those
child
words
by
taken
any of
down.
you.
I believe it's against the rules to
Going
incite
outside doesn't
violence
incite
against
violence. You
another
should have a
member of
conversation
Congress.
that isn't.
The committee will
interrupting this
suspend,
committee.
the member will state the words he wishes taken down.
Where she said that we can take it outside, which is direct violation against the rules, inciting violence against another member.
What rule?
Sheesh.
Big ideas.
Something about them, they bring out the worst in people.
Fight the rules.
How does that incite violence?
Mr. Chairman, there are, if I might point out, Mr. Chairman.
Oh, come on. I'm not a fan of these women at all, but come on, you know exactly how that incites violence.
There are decorum rules in the House of Representatives.
And the two parliamentarians are discussing this right now. We'll suspend for a second. All right. The chair's going to make a rule. What the gentlelady said was, we can take this outside if you want. And
Okay, so-
that could mean you could go outside and have a cup of coffee or perhaps a beer, or, you know, I mean, we have
Seriously,
Mr.
lots of
Chairman?
conversations outside.
Mr.
So I'm going to rule that that it was just
that it's okay.
that it's okay.
All right, and then point of inquiry.
And remember, this is a slippery slope you're going down, because we have.
Oh, you're
disagreements
going
in
down
this
the
committee,
slippery
as you
slope.
know.
So just to be clear, in this committee, we can ask, we can
Apparently.
threaten violence on someone as long as
no,
at the
that's
end.
not-
Excuse me.
I did
long
not
as at
threaten
the end-
violence.
Excuse
I
me,
threatened no
excuse me.
violence.
There was
I
no
threatened
violence.
no violence.
There was no violence.
As long
no
as
violence.
at the end.
Don't create a
I
false
threatened
ask
no
a question
violence.
that was
None.
over another
You're
person.
making shit up as
It's
you
good
go
to know.
along. You
Good
might
to
want to
know.
figure this one out.
Order. There was
Mr.
no
I thought you were
Chairman.
reversing today.
Mr. Chairman,
No violence.
I'm going to appeal the ruling of the chair.
Mr. Chairman,
I'm gonna
Mr. Chairman, I have
approve the ruling of
a
the
point of
chair.
inquiry,
State-
and I apologize because I had a meeting and came right down. Is it true that Ms. Mace was belittled by being called a child? Is that against our rules?
No, they get pissed.
I would have to look up the rules. I don't know that it's
I'd like to
specifically
appeal
in the
the
rules.
rule.
We asked for
Well,
proper decorum.
can we strike
asked
it
for
then?
everybody
I'd like to have it
belong.
stricken.
Okay. Now,
I'd
there's
have Ms.
a
Crockett's word stricken then.
there's a motion. You have a motion, Mr. Frost?
I move to appeal the ruling of the chair.
There's a motion to appeal the ruling of the chair. Chair recognizes Mr.
And then
Gosar.
there's
I
also
move
a
to
motion
table.
to strike words, Mr. Chairman.
I move to table, Mr. Chairman.
There's a motion.
Motion to take down words, sorry.
There's a motion to table. The motion is not debatable okay, the motion is not debatable. All those in favor of, what's the, okay. We're going to vote on the motion to table by Mr. Gosar, to table Mr. Frost's appeal. So the motion is not debatable. As all in favor of Mr. Gosar's motion to table Mr. Frost's amendment or motion, signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no.
No.
In the opinion of the chair, the
Mr.
ayes
Chair, I
have
ask for a
it.
recorded vote.
The motion is agreed to. A recorded vote is ordered. The clerk will call the roll. We have to do that right now. Clerk will call the roll. Would the clerk report the tally?
Mr. Chairman, on this vote, the ayes are 22, the nays are 17.
The motion to table passes. Now we will go back to debate, and I believe it was Ms. Crockett with 2 minutes and 57 seconds remaining.
Mr. Chairman, I have a
Mr.
motion.
Chair, I actually had more time than that, but
Mr. Chairman, I
I
have a
can
quick
finish
motion.
up in the 2:40.
Chairman, I have
I
a
was-
quick.
Boy, these just think that these people, your tax dollars pay these people's salary. Just want you to think about that. Honestly, my thing about this is just, yeah, I don't know what it is. These it's like both. Like I don't know what it is. This Jasmine Crockett chick, it's like she always is in the middle of the worst situations and the most ghetto interactions, and then she is like, oh, she's like framed to be like some kind of victim or something like that. When in the same time, yeah, is it proper decorum to invite somebody outside because they say a child and it ain't like that? I'm just saying, not really. I mean, yeah, in the adult world, you wouldn't want to do that. So I mean, this is just, I don't know. I honestly, I'm gonna be real. I'm a straight shooter. I think this was childish on both sides. I agree with the sentiments of Mace. I agree with her sentiments. I don't think that um that the Democrats are in the moral authority or the ethics authority to be criticizing anybody on civil rights when they do push certain narratives. So I agree. It's just, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. That's a lot. I don't know. Let me know y'all thoughts. This is crazy.